I'm Kee.
And I'm T.
And welcome to Kee T Unfiltered. This is episode number 8.
Number 8, guys.
Let's get into it.
Get into it.
Okay. What's your worst driving experience? When I was a beginner, I have a few. I'll talk about the one when we were driving home from work.
She needs to tell this
We were
one.
in Brooklyn.
I'm a witness.
I was just, listen, don't judge me. I was just learning how to drive. I had my license and everything, but who's really that experienced when they first learn how to drive? So, should I tell the street that we were going?
No, don't tell the street.
Okay.
Just tell
it was
what
a big
took place.
street. It was a big street and we were heading home. So, what was it, a red light?
It
had just turned green.
It had just turned green, yes.
And there was a boy that wanted to go across. I told him to go, and he told me to go. So I said, no, you go. No, he said, you go. So I went. And he decided he wanted to go at the same time. He was on foot. Don't judge me, guys. So we both went. And he kind of like rolled over the hood and put a dent in the car. And got back up and ran and got on the bus. And this one was screaming. She said,
I was freaking traumatized because Kee is telling the boy, go. And then he's like, no, you go. And they're like, no. And I'm like, I'm just in the front, like, what the fuck? Somebody go, you know? And she decided to go, but when she went, it went, and all I heard was on the hood. I was like, oh my God. Is he okay? He's okay. He jumped up, you know, like if a deer got hit, he jumped up like a deer and he went on the bus.
So this is the second traumatizing driving story. I was going to pick up both our kids from daycare. And I was driving a van. So I found a spot. I was lucky to find a spot on that street because it's so congested over there. So I'm backing up into the spot. And I feel something bumpy. I was like, damn, what the hell is that? And I promise you, I looked behind me. I looked in the window, the mirror. I felt something bumpy. And so I get in the spot. I get out the car. There's a lady behind me getting up off the floor.
This is not funny.
And it's real life. She was getting up off the floor with her bike. I noticed I ran the lady over. I ran her bike over. I asked her, was she okay? And she just looked at me and got on her bike and rode up. So I'm assuming that she was all right.
You pissed her off.
Right. She should have said that.
Oh my goodness. I have two too. So I was a beginner driver. It's like I'm still beginning now. And you know, I was a beginner driver. So my Devin went to go take his SATs. So when I was coming back, I was like, oh my God, I would like to pull into a space. I wasn't good on backing it up. So you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this. So I backed it up and I backed the tree up. That tree shook. And Devin's laughing. AJ was back there in his car seat laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And then the people was beeping the horn but laughing at me too. That's the first one. The second one was when I took a couple of rear view mirrors off on the side and I wrote a note and I told them I was sorry.
Sorry, gonna fix that.
Why does silence hit harder than yelling? Oh, I love this question.
Because people don't know what you're thinking. And when you give people the silent treatment, it hurts more than yelling because at least if you're yelling at them, it gives them attention, whether it's negative or positive. It's some type of attention and interaction.
I agree with that 1,000%. No more snowballs. I agree with that 1,000%. I love to give people the silent treatment. I'm like the freaking best. Like, if you want somebody, if you need somebody to ignore somebody and just don't act like they don't exist, I'm your girl. I'm good at that because, like I said, silence is a killer. They don't know what you're thinking, how you're feeling. Even if you're in your emotions, they would never know. So I think silence is the best.
Right, like I always say, not everybody deserves your time and attention. It's not about being childish or anything. You got to protect your peace.
And you know what? Sometimes no reaction is the best reaction.
It sure is, because
Okay.
it is a reaction.
Yep.
All right. What's a bill you pay that makes you mad every month? I think we both can relate. Rent. I mean, I'm glad to have a roof over my head.
Rent, car insurance, phone bill, every damn bill.
And food is so expensive. Oh my god.
Food is expensive. And then I hate that when I go to the store and I say, oh, let me go get this one thing. And then I have like freaking 10 things in my cart, and those 10 things are almost $100 and something dollars.
And you say, what did I pay for? What did I buy?
Yep, I agree.
Oh, it's your turn actually.
What's the dumbest argument you've ever had? I gotta think.
Somebody that I was seeing at the time, while I was at work, they made me dinner. I appreciate it, but when I got home, the kitchen was a mess. At least if you're gonna cook, clean the mess up.
I agree.
Because I hate a nasty kitchen. You can tell a lot about a person if their kitchen is nasty.
Kitchen nasty, your ass nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty silly, but yeah.
Like sometimes, like on my Saturdays, like they got a deli here, like a New York deli. Like I like the bagels and stuff like that, right? So I wanted like a bagel, and I said and I like in the morning, like I don't have like too much. Like I'm so particular and kind of nuts at the same damn time. So I just want half of the bagel and the bagel, half of the bagel, and I wanted one egg. And I wanted some cheese in the egg and a little bit of like onions and stuff. But the person gave me the whole bagel. And that really made me upset.
You argue with them?
Yes. Because I felt like I was wasting food because I know I was only going to eat half of it. And like I don't like to like waste food like that. So yeah, that little shit like that pisses me off. If I told you I want half, just fucking half.
Use your listening ears. What kind of man do you hope your son becomes?
I would love, and for my son to become, and they are already like respectful young men, but I also want them to always remember that they have each other. That's number 2. And just be a family man, you know? Be a family man, because it's nothing more than like your family. Especially if you have kids, like I want my kids to have, you know, kids so I can be a grandmother. You know, I don't want to be too old. I'm getting up there, you know. I want to be a grandmother. I want to be able to enjoy it. And I want my kids to experience that and be just great dads and great husbands, and they're just amazing sons already.
I agree. What you said. For my son, I want him to be intentional. I mean, I can only go based, since I'm not a man, I can't teach him how to be a man, but I can teach him how to be, I want to say, a desired man.
Oh, nice.
I want him to be intentional. Think before he does things. Like you said, be a great husband, be a great dad, be a man of his word. I think that's so important, being a man of your word. Take care of your responsibilities, treat women like ladies, well, accordingly. Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever reread a text and thought, yeah, that sounded a little crazy?
Yeah. Sometimes in the heat of the moment when you're going off in a text, you're not really thinking, and just because you meant something one way, somebody can misconstrue what you're saying and take it another way. But honestly, sometimes what you said is what you meant. There's plenty of times where I sent a text and I reread it. I'm like, oh, that was a little harsh. And sometimes I've received a text where I have to reread it and like, oh, that person was a little harsh.
I've sent several of those texts. And I read it and I'm like, damn, I'm crazy. Yeah. Go ahead.
Why do we want space but get mad when someone gives it? I think because we're mad in the moment.
That's exactly what I was going to say. In the moment.
I just need a moment to cool off, but I really want you to kiss my ass. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Like you said, it's like just in the moment, like especially like when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like, because you can feel overwhelmed and then you say, like for instance, you're cleaning. You're in the kitchen, you're cleaning, you're washing dishes, this, that, and the other, and then that person comes over and you know they was like, oh, you need help, but you're almost done. Right. That shit pisses me off. So when that pisses me off, I'm already done. Like, you know, I just need my space.
If you want to do it, you would have did it.
Exactly. So just give me space until I finish cleaning, and then I'll be better.
It's compromise.
I know. I'm thinking about it. She's trying to say I'm slow. I'm just trying to see. You're going to have to answer this first. Is compromise the same as setting?
Settling?
Oh, I thought it said setting. Oh, I didn't see the rest of that.
Sorry.
Is compromise the same as settling?
In certain ways, I don't think so, because are we talking about relationships? I mean, all right, let's talk about it from a relationship aspect. You could compromise on certain things without settling, like small things, like your partner doesn't make his bed in the morning. All right, I'll compromise with you. I don't think that's necessarily settling. Now, if we're talking about this dude don't come home at a certain decent time and y'all living together, yeah, that's settling. Yeah.
He won't just come home. He won't come home. Not in my house. I agree. It's a difference between compromising and settling. Like you can compromise, like if you want something to work and you know it's something that can be fixed.
Right.
You know, but I don't think that it can be fixed if you got the nerve to think that you can come in my house at, you know, a certain time. So it won't be no settling there. Well, I'll settle it. Your ass won't come back. So
yeah.
Okay. Depending on
what the situation.
Yes. Yep. I agree. Group chat or therapy?
I prefer therapy versus group chat, because with a group chat, just because your friends or family are giving you advice about a situation doesn't mean that you should apply it to your life, because what works for them may not work for you. So I prefer a licensed therapist whom I can vent to, who's not going to hold anything against me.
Yep, I'd rather sit on that big comfy couch any day with a person that don't know me, and I'm just explaining to them my situation, so they're not judging me. Within a group chat, I wouldn't consider a group chat, whether it's friends or a family group chat, because it'll be talking behind.
Right.
So whoever likes it, likes this answer, likes it. Whoever don't, I don't care.
All advice is not good advice.
Exactly.
Right. Have you ever been the villain in someone else's story? I'm pretty sure. There's always three sides to a story. My story, their story, and the truth. So I'm pretty sure I'm a villain in some people's story.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I am too. People would try to make you out as the villain, just so they can be in their little safe zone and make it seem like they're this person that they're not. So, yeah.
Or even have that victim mentality.
I know a lot of people with that mentality.
Right. It's like, grow up.
And then when you have that conversation with them, they melt like a candle.
Alright. Should friends tell you everything they know about your partner? That's a good one. What do you answer?
With that situation, I feel like if they're my true friend and they want me to know, they will tell me. Don't tell me if you're upset with me or upset with my partner, and then that's when you want to spill the beans. You're not my friend, because that's when I will cut you off completely, because it's like you're keeping something under the belt,
Right.
to knock me below the belt,
Right.
if that makes sense. So no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So I agree.
Tell me, or if you're not going to spill the beans, don't tell me a damn thing and let us figure it out.
Right. I agree 100% with you, but from another aspect, looking from the outside looking in, some people get mad at you for telling them the truth.
Yeah, and it's important, and you have to know that person and then know if that person is approachable, or
right.
you have to know that person.
Me personally, I want to know.
Yeah, know me. I want to know.
Who get mad at you for telling them the truth?
No,
they'll be like, "Why did you tell me this?"
No, I'll take you out for a drink.
Right.
Because that might be my last drink. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Real crazy.
It's your turn.
My turn. What scares you about being truly happy?
Not necessarily scares me. Not necessarily scares me, but makes me a little sad about being truly happy, because I'm really at that place. But it makes me a little sad that you lose people in the process of being truly happy, because you set boundaries and know what you will and will not tolerate, because you know what you deserve. And when you set those boundaries, people start dropping like flies. But at the same time, I'm happy. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you. But sometimes like you want those people to share that happy moment with you, and it's like some people don't like for you to be happy. We do have cheerleaders that want to see us happy, and but then you have those people that when you're happy, they want to just throw something in there to make throw you off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
And get you out of your funk of being in this like exciting moment, and get you into a funk of thinking like, damn, well, there goes that.
And I think it's their own fear of not being needed.
Yep. Yeah. But if I'm gonna take you along with me along the ride, honey, be happy.
Right.
But you know what? This ride is not for everybody.
It sure is. It's so right.
It's not.
I'd rather you eliminate yourself early.
Take off the seatbelt, get the hell off the ride.
Oh, God. Have you ever mistaken attention for intention?
Yes, I have. I have. Like a long time ago, like many a times. I won't get into details, but I've been there before, and like I said, this is unfiltered, and I'm gonna keep it real. And I've been there.
Right.
I've been there.
I think we all have. Some people gaslight you to get what they want, to get your attention. Like I said, to basically get what they want. They show you their representative instead of the real person that they are.
What's something that instantly ruins your mood for no reason?
For me, is when I come home from work and I had a long day, and there's dishes in the sink. Why should I come home and there's dishes in the sink? I didn't make them. I understand you want a snack when you come home from school, but you're expecting me to make dinner when I get home. Please have the dishes done. How about you?
What's worse, inconsistency or disrespect?
I think disrespect. I think with inconsistency, I don't know what to expect. At least if you're consistent, I have an expectation. With disrespect, that's just won't be tolerated.
Inconsistency, I know what to expect.
Mhm.
So I know that I can't take your word.
Right.
So if you say, hey, I'll be here to pick you up at 9:00, and I know your pattern of inconsistency, I know you won't. So I'd rather respect. Respect is the most important thing to me.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you have respect, then you'll have all the other things that will fall into place.
I agree. Have you ever felt unsupported during a time you really needed someone? Yeah, I mean, like now, the people that you think that would support you on your journey that you're taking, as far as Kee T Unfiltered and Kee to Cooking on TikTok.
Totally tired.
And Totally Tired.
Get into it.
People that you think would support you don't even like your stuff or even bring it up at all.
But they're watching me.
They're watching. They're watching. I hope
Yeah.
I don't care if you're proud or not, but I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? It is what it is.
Right.
A lot of people might want a piece of the pie, and you could be in that pie equation if you move accordingly.
But thank you guys for tuning into another episode of the Kee T Unfiltered.
Yes, guys, please continue to tune in. It will be some funny questions. We are real as can be, and we'll have special guests.
Right. And in the comment section, guys, please put in any questions that you may have that you want us to answer.
Positive vibes only.
Right. Until then, comment,
Like
subscribe,
and share.
Until next time,
Get into it.